Welcome back, folks, to 100 Hats Gaming. Nico here. We're on something like episode 12. If my schedule actually works out right, which will be a miracle in and of itself, episode 16 will be going up on the day of the release of these games on the Virtual Console. I'm still really pumped for that. Like, I'm enjoying playing through, as part of this, as a live stream. Not a live stream. I could do live streaming if I want to. If people are interested in live streaming, let me know. I'm not sure if there's much interest in live streaming Pokemon Red, unless there are hundreds of people. I'll play it with your Twitch commands, though. I'm just going to deposit some of these extra Pokemon I'm not going to use. Yeah, if anyone has suggested Pokemon they want me to try to train or use, I know someone asked me to train a fire type, so, great. I guess I'll train a fire type. I don't even know what fire types there are in Gen 1. I'm playing Red, so if I'm correct, I don't get access to Vulpix. Which leaves me with something like Growlithe, I guess? Is that it? That might be it. Trying to decide. I guess I can go fight my rival. I guess I could try to do some Cerulean Gym first, but I think I could probably handle my rival. Hi, Grant. Also, the person who hashtagged Team Grant in my first video. Thanks. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. Didn't he beat me enough in real life that we can just, you know, like, move on? No? Of course not. Fine. Yeah, it's alright, you missed. I missed too. I'll put him to sleep. I should just be using Poundage, wailing on him. I apologize, folks. I feel a little under the weather, and I'm running a little out of it today. I assume everyone, anyone who has Facebook is probably aware of their On This Day app that tells you about, like, things that happened, things you posted, like, years ago. The day of recording this, actually, is the same day as having been on a trip to the mall with a pair of friends of mine who I made my senior year of high school. And, really close friends of mine, actually, that I'm kind of... Well, I'm sad I lost touch with one of them. The other one kind of screwed the other, metaphorically, literally, in every, you know, possible meaning of that word. And just... I don't have a lot of positive... Yeah, can you use anything besides teleport at this level? And am I just supposed to wail on you until you die? I know eventually you're going to be a pain in the butt Kadabra to fight. But right now, can you do anything besides teleport? Apparently not. Anyway, and I've kind of lost touch with both of them, but it's strange, because it also reminded me that about this time was when I first conceptualized what would go on to be the first novel I wrote. I've got a couple of manuscripts written, and have not published anything yet. It's one more thing I'm trying to accomplish, along with finding work, and all those sand attacks earlier are really killing me now. It's one more thing I want to get accomplished and just haven't gotten around to yet. And it's depressing, to say the least. That it's something all these years later I still have not managed to actually finish getting one of my novels out there. It also kind of stinks because the idea behind that novel was about doing the right thing and trying to protect people. And that's still something I, in theory, want to do, but I've lost touch with those friends, so I can't say I've done a very good job of it. I also kind of... So, at the time of the in particular mall trip that I saw posted on that I posted on Facebook all those years ago, my female friend was dating a guy who lived in a different state. And wasn't good for her, but ended up leaving him to get together with my other friend, and it just kind of changed everything. And I really wish it hadn't on some level, but it did. And that's a sad fact of life, is things change. Not much you can do about it. You stupid Charmander. Yep. And you use Growl. Come on. You're better than that. Oh, you know what just occurred to me? I'm totally out of potions, aren't I? But, I don't know, I guess I just miss hanging out with, old friends. I think everyone gets that. I've got a lot of, good stories, a lot of good times I've had with those two, as well. Particularly, with, the girl. I'm gonna leave names out, protect them both, so hopefully maybe one of them will watch one day. I doubt it. But... And, just good times. Like, there was a time we randomly, decided to, like, we would just wander around and talk and just get anything and everything off our chests. So it was just such a completely platonic and cathartic relationship. I talked in the last video about the idea of being able to find someone who shared your interest. We didn't actually share that many interests, but we were able to just talk. And it was always totally platonic, and it was having that kind of relationship in your life can be just as helpful as having a romantic one, I think, because it let me deal with so many problems I don't think I actually would have handled well at all if not for having her as a friend. Oh, this one time I had a pack of Big League Chew bubblegum, and I opened it up when we first started hanging out, and we start eating it, and it's pretty good, and we're enjoying it. And she's like, looks at it, and it's like, how much? And looks at it, and is like, holy crap, have we eaten like half this bag? So we ate half this bag of Big League Chew in our mouths, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't realize we eaten so much. She goes, you realize now we need to eat the entire pack all at once. And I was like, oh no. Then I told her this was a terrible idea, and then we did it anyway. And we ended up chewing an entire pack of Big League Chew to the two of us, all at got our mouths at 10. It just made our jaws sore, like that sheer amount of gum. But it was a fine time. And then what happened was, she told me to pick up more Big League Chew the next time we hung out, but I couldn't decide what flavor, so I picked up 2 packs. And you might be able to guess where this is going. So we each put an entire pack of this gum in our mouths at the same time, and it was just a miserably excruciating experience. Don't get me wrong, I like Big League Chew gum. It's nothing to do with the taste, it's something to do with putting like 2 pounds of bubble gum in your mouth at once and trying to let your jaw work that. It was just a terrible idea that we kept doing for some reason. I think eventually we like spit it out and like we're trying to get rid of it and we're like, what do we do with this? And it was gross and terrible, but we laughed at the time, we laugh now. Because when you're with a friend like that, you can just do stupid shit. It doesn't matter. Everything is funny when you're with that kind of a friend. I also bought a lot of my hats at that point. That's when I first started getting into hats. So like a lot of my first couple hat purchases were when I was hanging out with her, and this constant like look of disapproval I'd get. Like, why are you buying that? Like, why are you... buying another hat. You don't need another hat. And if only she knew how bad it was gonna get. I had to give her credit too, because while I never gave her credit for it when we were friends back then, she was the first one to really notice, I think, that my then-girlfriend was no good for me. That she was draining the life out of me, basically. I eventually came to my senses and helped several friends and realized that myself, but I really wish I'd realized it sooner, and she was always trying to tell me, and I never listened, so more credit to her there. I don't think if I hadn't made friends with her basically right around the same time my then-girlfriend did, I don't think my then-girlfriend would have been comfortable with our friendship. Because it can be tough to be that close to someone platonically for your significant other. Because jealousy is a very natural human emotion. And I didn't blame her for the time she did get jealous, but at the same time, you gotta live your life. Moral of this story: Facebook sucks because it reminds you of shit you didn't want to remember. Alright friends, this has been Nico for 100 Hats Gaming. I'm gonna kill this frittata. And, oh, Michael Ferry. Alright, this has been Nico for 100 Hats Gaming. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.